There are nights when football delivers more than just touchdowns and tackles. Sometimes, amid the roaring crowds and blinding stadium lights, an unexpected spark flips a routine game into an unforgettable spectacle. September's crisp air was already charged as the Kansas City Chiefs prepared to face off against the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. But no one anticipated the show Travis Kelce was about to give, one that would ricochet across social media and leave everyone, from die-hard fans to casual viewers, grinning from ear to ear. It wasn't the usual pre-game hype that caught everyone's attention. As the team stretched and jogged, the stadium speakers suddenly pulsed with the opening notes of Life a Showgirl, the brand new single from Taylor Swift. And then out of nowhere, Travis Kelce, Chiefs star tight end, fan favorite, and Swift's fiancé, broke into a dance that was a heady mix of swagger, joy, and pure, unfiltered energy. Kelce didn't just sway or nod to the music. He jumped, spun, and threw his arms in the air as if he was auditioning for Swift's world tour. The crowd roared its approval, the noise swelling as more people realized what was happening. Cell phones shot up like periscopes, recording the impromptu performance. Within minutes, the clips hit social media and began their viral march. The hashtag Kelce Showgirl exploded, with tens of thousands of fans reposting, remixing, and celebrating the moment. It wasn't just the fans who were delighted. In the VIP section, Taylor Swift herself was spotted laughing and clapping in time with her fiancé's moves. Witnesses described her joy as infectious, her laughter echoing through the luxury boxes. Some even claimed to see her wiping away tears of laughter. For those lucky enough to be nearby, it was clear this was more than a publicity stunt. It was a genuine, heartfelt moment between two people deeply in love, played out in front of tens of thousands. The romance between Kelce and Swift had already attracted headlines, but this dance, so spontaneous, so full of life, gave everyone a glimpse behind the curtain. It wasn't about celebrity or spectacle. It was about a guy supporting his partner's art, no matter how big the stage or how many eyes were watching. Fans and commentators couldn't get enough. He danced like he was on stage at Taylor's tour, one fan tweeted, while another wrote, "Only true love would make an NFL star dance so naturally in the middle of the stadium." The internet was awash with playful memes. Kelce photoshopped into Swift's music videos, parody highlight reels of his showgirl moves, and even mocked scouting reports ranking his dancing alongside his football stats. But beneath the jokes, there was admiration. Kelce's willingness to embrace the moment, to let go of any fear of embarrassment, and simply have fun, struck a chord. It was a reminder that even the toughest athletes are human, and sometimes they're just as goofy and lovesick as the rest of us. Yet, for Kelce, this season had already been a roller coaster. Coming into the Giants game, he'd struggled to find his usual rhythm. His first two games had been rocky, and the pressure was mounting, not just from fans or from the league itself. A week before, Kelce had been slapped with a hefty fine, $14,491, for an unsportsmanlike celebration. After a massive 23-yard reception, he'd punctuated the play with a gesture the league deemed inappropriate. The officials missed in the moment, but the NFL's eyes are everywhere and the fine arrived swiftly. He wasn't the only one under scrutiny. Saquon Barkley of the Eagles had just been fined over $46,000 for unnecessary roughness, showing that even the league's biggest names aren't immune from discipline. But for Kelce, the incident was a low point, a moment when the fun of the game collided with the realities of fame and responsibility. Perhaps the most painful moment came in the Chiefs game against the Eagles. Late in the fourth quarter, with the outcome hanging in the balance, Patrick Mahomes fired a pass to Kelce near the end zone. It was perfectly placed, just where it needed to be. But in a moment Kelce would later replay over and over in his mind, the ball slipped through his hands. Eagles safety Andrew Makuba pounced, snatching the ball in the Chiefs' last, best chance at victory. On his podcast with his brother Jason, Kelce opened up about the heartbreak. The ball was where it needed to be when it needed to be there. "I've just got to get my head around how to break," he admitted, his voice heavy. "It's one of those plays where it happens like bang bang. I know that's the window it needs to be in. For a player of Kelce's caliber, such moments sting. The world expects perfection, but football is a game played by humans, not machines." That drop reminded everyone, especially Kelsey himself. How narrow the margin between triumph and heartbreak can be. That's what made the showgirl dance so refreshing. In the midst of pressure, fines, and disappointment, here was Travis Kelsey, letting loose and living in the moment. It was as if he decided, right then and there, to shake off the weight of expectation and just have fun. The crowd felt it too. The communal laughter, the shared joy, the sense of being part of something spontaneous and real. These are the moments that transcend sport and stick in the memory. They're why people come to games, why they watch, why they care. The love story between Kelsey and Swift had already turned heads. She's the reigning queen of pop, a global icon whose every move is dissected by the world's media. He's a football superstar, celebrated for his skill, swagger, and leadership. Together, they're a power couple straight out of a modern fairy tale. But what makes their relationship so compelling isn't just the glitz and glamour. It's the genuine support they show for each other. When Swift is on tour, Kelsey is there backstage in the wings or cheering from the crowd. When Kelsey is on the field, Swift's presence is felt, her songs echoing through the stadium, her laughter lighting up the VIP box. Their dynamic is playful, affectionate, and refreshingly real. They tease each other, celebrate each other's wins, and, as the showgirl moment proved, aren't afraid to look a little silly in the name of love. Looking back, it's clear that Kelsey's dance was about more than just having fun. It was a statement, a declaration that football can be joyful, that athletes can be vulnerable, and that love can make us all a little braver. As the Chiefs and Giants clashed on the field, the real highlight wasn't a touchdown or a tackle. It was the sight of a football star let his guard down, celebrating his partner's success, and reminding everyone that life, like sport, is best when you embrace it with open arms and a full heart. In a world where athletes are often expected to be stoic, Kelsey's willingness to dance, laugh, and love in the spotlight is quietly revolutionary. It shows that the lines between sports and pop culture are blurring, and that's a good thing. When stars like Kelsey and Swift bring their worlds together, they create moments that are bigger than either field alone. Fans want more than stats and scores. They crave stories, connections, and moments that make them feel part of something bigger. Kelsey's showgirl dance delivered all that and more. Will we see more NFL stars following Kelsey's lead, dancing to their partner's hits or sharing their personal moments with the crowd? Maybe. Or perhaps this was a one-night-only performance, a perfect storm of love, timing, and Taylor Swift's irresistible beat. Either way, one thing is certain. Travis Kelsey's dance at MetLife Stadium will be replayed, remembered, and talked about for years to come. It's a reminder that sometimes the most unforgettable plays happen before the game even begins. So next time you find yourself at a stadium, keep your eyes peeled. You never know when the next magical moment will unfold, when sport, music, and love collide to create something truly special. And if you're lucky, maybe you'll catch Travis Kelsey dancing to beat of his own heart, showing us all how to live like a showgirl, bold, joyful, and unafraid to shine.